Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share with you 6 ideas that we as psychologists can use to increase the creativity and methodological rigor of our scientific endeavors. But at the end of the video, I will give you an extra tip to become a more creative and competitive researcher. Rule number 1. Don't use surveys. Please don't use Likert scales to collect data. I know that this sounds crazy, but trust me, psychology journals are completely full with tons of works that rely on surveys to provide some insight. I am not saying that surveys or Likert scales are useless. However, I am saying that we need to use them wisely, not for all purposes. Rule number 2. Learn other data collection techniques such as APIs or web scraping. They allow you to collect data publicly available from websites including e-commerce websites, online food delivery platforms, social networks, and so on and so forth. This is perfectly legal. It doesn't violate any privacy concern as long as you focus yourself in collecting public pieces of data like comments or ratings, etc. And it allows you to get non-requested and spontaneously posted data. My team and I have published these ideas regarding collaborative consumption in online food delivery platforms. Rule number 3. Learn other data collection techniques such as text mining. They allow you to, for example, analyze customers' word of mouth in online food delivery platforms. But also, they allow you to analyze other ideas that are relevant for political sciences, for example, to analyze peace agreements signed by countries with problems of violence. And text mining techniques allows you also to provide evidence regarding the adaptation of school-based sexual health promotion programs. Rule number 4. Learn agent-based modeling and simulation. They allow you to understand any phenomenon evolve as time goes by, and this includes, for example, the propagation of viruses like the COVID-19, but it also works as a means to understand urban mobility practices such as motorcycle lane sharing or the propagation of rumors. Rule number 5. Learn how to exploit the data shared by other colleagues in well-known repositories like Harvard Dataverse, Protocols.io, OSF, etc. By using the data of other researchers, you are conducting research. It is a mistake to think that you need to collect the data by your own in order to get your work published. What is new, however, is that in the scientific community, we are realizing the best practices to create an open science culture that includes data sharing. In my case, for example, by following this recommendation, a colleague of mine and myself published a paper focusing on the problem of Colombian displaced population. Rule number 6. Become a member of a laboratory that is already well equipped, with plenty of useful toys like eye tracking system, augmented or virtual reality goggles, or EEG systems. Learn from your colleagues who have worked in the lab before you and learn how to collect the data with these tools, or how to analyze the data that is collected with these instruments. And finally, as I promised, here's the extra tip. Try reaching out to those you admire the most, those you identified as the most competitive researchers in your field, and ask them for advice or tips to grow as a researcher. If they work at the same university you are studying, go and schedule a meeting with them. If they work overseas, write them a formal email explaining your motivations. As a researcher, I am sure that they will love to see your honest and trustful desires to grow as a researcher.